This poem, R, is my tribute to modern American poetry, which is a great area. I taught it for many years in Australia, and all of these poets influenced me one way or another. So we were talking about influences earlier, and these are very strong influences, a whole range. I don't live up necessarily to the standard that they set, but I aspire to, and they certainly had an influence on me. So this is a summary of all the great American poets from Whitman onwards. And it's fairly ironic. You followers of Whitman, rehearsing his barbaric yawps, rewriting Mannahatta in sentences that do not end. And yes, you fans of Emily, the Amherst damsel of the dash, politely quarrelling with God in that crisp and vanished air. So too, you votaries of Frost, aphorist and orchardist, you learned his truths but will not haunt the classrooms of America. And no less so, you slaves of Stevens, you're terminally ill-advised, and know a lifetime in insurance will not reveal the 13 ways. You devotees of Uncle Ez, let's hope you hear his whispers too, not just the braggadocio. Avoid the cage in Pisa. And all you pesterers of Jeffers up there in his big sewer tower, alone by choice with his Pacific, be sure that he disowns you yet. And yes, you TSE admirers, there's little point to your endeavours. Your tall boy soon became the zeitgeist. You might as well transcribe the clouds. You copycats of Dr. Williams, I too have slunk among you, selfish late at night with plums, remembering the glaze of rain. And Edward Estlin too remains, his need to stay insanely young, his Charleston of typographies, reminding us that spring has sprung. And all you fanciers of heart who overdosed on metaphor and midnight liquors, you've yet to see the crocus lustres of the stars. And yes, you connoisseurs of Retke, who knew about the dance of bears, the ways of flowers and potting mix, such waltzing was not easy. Miss Bishop will be in there too, though more remotely down in Rio, her poem on the art of losing. Poet's poet won't quite do. Likewise, you berrymen with beards and all that syntax under pressure, brilliant with self-mockery, headed for the frozen river. And yes, you fans of Boston's Cal, without the ancestry perhaps, adhering to his last advice, yet why not say what happened? You acolytes of Plath, likewise, so much beguiled by death and detail. Her illness was a given, yes, so too her fierce revisions. We all of us begin with masters, enhanced by distance and by death. Struggling to acquire those voices, we find that we have found our own.